Hi there and welcome back to my channel. I'm Andy. Today I get to show you a beautiful and classic style from Raquel Welch. This is Trendsetter and the color is Glazed Hazelnut. I want to thank TL Wigs for sending me this beautiful Trendsetter so that I am able to review this for you today. TL Wigs is a wonderful online retailer. They also have a private and a very active Facebook support group. On that support group, you're going to find announcements of sales, of giveaways. You're also going to be able to connect with other women that probably have very similar questions that you have to how to care for your wigs and see different styles that maybe you've never seen before. It's just a great place to be, and we do hope that you'll join us there on that Facebook support group. I am going to leave a link to Trendsetter and also to the Facebook support group down in the description box below. It isn't every day that I get to review for you a classic bestseller from Raquel Welch, but today I get to with this beautiful Trendsetter. I'm going to start off by turning around and letting you see how pretty this is from all sides. It has this really beautiful flippy back here. Isn't that so cute? Just such a polished style. I literally took this out of the box. I gave it a few good shakes and I popped it on my head. I finger styled it for less than a minute, maybe like 30 seconds. This is a throw and go style, and it really is just a gorgeous style. I totally see why this is a bestseller for Raquel Welch. This is really a style that I believe that you can wear every day. Just throw it on and go. You can put it with a pair of blue jeans. You can wear it to a formal event where you're wearing your most beautiful dress. It just is that kind of a style. It is so pretty. And you know, I'm usually an ear tucker, right? So I do have it tucked behind my ear just a little bit. But look here, you can pull it out. And there you go. Isn't that pretty? It's pretty both ways. Trendsetter is a mid-length shag style, which you know, that's a very, very popular look right now. And it has a lot of Permatease. The Permatease is all over this cap. And I love Permatease. I can get right in there. I can make this bigger than what you're seeing right now by just getting my fingers in there if I wanted to. And like I say, I can pump up the volume on these caps with Permatease. And I do love me some big hair. So see that? That's just a little bit of a different look, just by getting my fingers in there at the roots. But I'm just going to tell you, if you don't like big hair, I really don't know if you'll like Trendsetter, because you know, Trendsetter definitely is a big hair style with the Permatease on it. But wow, this is just an absolutely beautiful, stunning piece. And I am going to do some styling on Trendsetter here in just a little bit, but just look when I tuck that behind one ear and kind of flip this side out. It just gives it a little bit of a different look, doesn't it? Now, on the bangs we have 4 3/4. On the sides we have 3 1/4. So on the sides 3 1/4. The crown is 4 3/4. The back is 3 1/4, and then the nape is 4 inches. That's a wonderful length for a nape down here. If you have a very low growing hairline, or you just like a little bit of a longer hairline than what a pixie would give you, but just a very pretty little shag style. A little something fun about Trendsetter is my sister actually has sent me this a few times and said how much she likes this style, and she wanted me to try it. And so I decided to order it in Glazed Strawberry, which is Raquel Welch's kind of her signature color that she would pick to wear on a lot of the stock photos. But on this stock photo, well, let me back up. Glazed Strawberry was actually back ordered until October, and so it's right now August. So I didn't want to wait that long. And I thought, well, I looked at the stock photos and she was wearing this beautiful glazed hazelnut, and I thought, you know what? I'll try Glazed Hazelnut. That's a beautiful color on her. And then I thought, you know what, I would do a little get ready with me and try to replicate a little bit of what they did in her photo shoot with her makeup. And so I do have a little get ready with me that's going to be coming out probably in a few days after this video comes on. But I did just kind of like try to replicate, I'll put the stock photo up here, of what they did with her eye makeup and her lips. And wasn't she just such a beautiful, classy woman? So I just thought it would be kind of fun to maybe give myself a little bit of a different look. She had a very dramatic eye in that stock photo and kind of a peachy pink lip, and really that's not my look, but I thought, you know, I would try it with this hairstyle because I'm sure she has professional makeup artists and they kind of know what colors go with her skin tone and the hair and everything. And so I tried to kind of pull that all together and give a little bit of that look to what I was doing today. Aren't we so lucky as wig wearers that Raquel Welch, as famous as she was as an actress, that she stepped into another role and decided to take on the role of creating a wig company because she loved wigs. And she wore them so beautifully, didn't she? I just feel so indebted to her for everything that she did for the wig community in creating these beautiful styles, and not just creating them, but she was the stock photo for so many of these styles. That even though she's gone, that those stock photos, it's so nice to be able to still see, and we'll be able to see hopefully for years to come, her face on so many of these wigs and seeing how beautiful that they are. I have had several requests from people saying, can you take a wig out of the box and put it on and show us what you do to like get the style that you have on? And yes, I am going to do that. I'm happy to do that. I'm just telling you, completely honest here, I literally took this wig out of the box, I shook it and I put it on my head, and I did that little get ready with me. I really just put my fingers in it for just a few seconds. Now I'm doing this all in my phone, so hopefully this is going to turn out. But yeah, I can do one side back, one side down. It's pretty. You can put both sides back. And this style in the back, you know, it has that flippiness to it. Just a really, really beautiful style from Raquel Welch. Something I do want to mention is Trendsetter comes in regular size and it also comes in large cap. So this is a nice feature if you like this style and you have, you know, a larger circumference, that you have options with this style because it does come in a large cap. This is a pretty basic cap wig, which, you know what I'm going to say next, that keeps the price point down for us. You don't have any lace features, you don't have a mono part or mono top or anything like that. And because of that, you're not going to be able to pull this up off your forehead, but you can get some beautiful looks with this. I don't miss a lace front whenever you have a beautiful bang like this. So this has a hard front right there, no lace front. It is an open wefted cap. You have open ear tabs with stays. You've got a nape with Velcro adjusters. My Velcro adjusters on this are pulled all the way in and they're touching. And this fits me really well with a 21¼ inch head circumference. And all of my head measurements will be down in the description box below. This is regular synthetic. That these styles are baked into this wig. So you're not going to be able to, you know, take high heat to it, but this style is forever baked into this wig. And that's one thing I really, really love about synthetic wigs. If you don't like to do your hair, you just want to throw a beautiful style on, put a little lipstick on, maybe a little jewelry, and just head out the door with a beautiful hairstyle, then you know, you would really probably enjoy synthetic wigs. You just have to find the right style. Now, I have said it before, I think that finding the right color is harder for me than finding the right style. So here I found this gorgeous glazed hazelnut. If you would have asked me a year and a half ago if I would think that I would look good in glazed hazelnut, which is R829S+, I would have probably laughed at you because all I wore was black or really, really dark brown. And that's all I've worn my whole life. So to see me in a color with ginger highlights in it, you know, I would have probably thought you were crazy. But now I look at it and I think it looks really nice and I enjoy it. So this is a gorgeous color. It's a medium brown with ginger highlights in it. And I do have some sunlight coming through this window here. It is just an absolutely gorgeous color. And I'm also going to show this to you in outdoor lighting. I was looking at the stock photo of Raquel Welch, and they had both of her sides down. And I know that they style that, you know, before they take the stock photos of her. But really, you know, I don't think they had to do a whole lot to it. I was looking at it and I thought, you know, the sides were, you know, kind of flipped out a little bit, but they were down and just very much like what you see when you get it out of the box. Also, you can put a little headband in it. And, you know, if you're not used to the volume that is on Trendsetter, can you see how that just gives it a very different look by just putting, you know, a headband in it? Kind of takes the profile down a little bit for you. You can also take this and put it behind both of your ears, do an ear tuck on both sides. Very pretty. That kind of slims the profile down as well. So you don't have as much volume when you do that. Take your fingers and kind of rake it through like that. Then, you know, I can get my fingers in, kind of bring the fibers to the front a little bit. Bring this down on the side. It's just fun for me to get in there and play around with the style and give it some different looks. I can move it to this side, but you can get different looks with this. Now you might, if you're a right side parter, because this doesn't have a dedicated mono part, you can move that part over. Now you might have to work with it a little bit, but that's one of the beauties of, you know, an open cap wig is that you can switch the part on that. But like I said, you might just have to work with it and train it and kind of let it know who's boss. But there it is on the right side. Gives it a very different look, doesn't it? Get behind that ear. Before I leave, I do want to give you one last spin of this beautiful Trendsetter, this classic style from Raquel Welch, so you can see it one more time. So pretty. And also, there will be a link down in the description box below to TL Wigs where you can click on that link and it will take you directly to Trendsetter and you can see the pricing and all the colors. And also, don't forget to be on the lookout for my Get Ready With Me if you like this makeup look and just to see what I use to put it all together. So thank you for watching. I hope that you're having a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video. Click here if you'd like to see my Get Ready with Me as I created a neutral makeup look for my review of Raquel Welch Simmer.